Yo, what is going on, everybody? We are back, Mr. Green Zone, and hopefully we're going to get to Division 3 today. That is the plan. So throughout this series, we are not using dodges to score goals. We are basically just driving the ball in, single jumps, jabs, hook shots, and all of the good stuff, the fundamental stuff. And of course, we could shoot shots, absolutely. There's nothing wrong with shooting shots, and I've never been against the shots. In fact, I always consider myself more of a shooter than any other kind of player. Obviously, you have more aerial-based players, but I've always preferred shooting. But my point is that the defensive plays in the game today have gotten really low. And not only that, but you don't need a lot of offense realistically to get into Grand Champ if you just look for outplays. And that's basically what I'm trying to highlight here, is defending and outplay. So you see, teammate dives across here. We had it all completely covered, and this is why second man just waits in the net, because first man here, I've got this blocked, and then first man could move into it or wait there. It's not the best block from me, but they're diving out of position when they need to protect the net. So we're trying to show that as far as playing Rocket League, you want to focus on the fundamentals, defending, and the fundamentals as far as outplays. Too many players look to try and score on every touch, where we don't. We try to outplay the opponent to get around them, and oftentimes, like you'll see there, they will throw the ball to you, and we're just trying to move this. But look how close my teammate is, and he's driving forward, but he's got no boost. So he's took the ball. I've got 100 boost almost there. I don't believe how he scored that. That's ridiculous, actually, looking back at this. But I've got 100 boost, basically. Good momentum for a hook shot. And he's out hook shot me. He should have got demoed there, and takes a miracle shot with 0 boost. That's the stuff you want to avoid. Yes, it went in, but it's not high percentage. You know, it's much high percentage to let the player who's got all the boost work and try and get a goal there. So we're waiting central. I recommend you try and wait central as well. Stay in the middle. You don't have to hit this away. Nice. I'm glad I didn't, because obviously this is recorded after this, and this was recorded like 3 or 4 weeks ago, maybe even longer. And again, look at how basic that is. Very basic. I don't push the ball out of defense, which means I win the 50. I just try and get a good 50. I'm not trying to push the ball out of defense. I'll take a good 50, and that'll serve me well. Got my teammates, so I just flipped out the way. Give the opponent a bump. And then there, we're just going to clear it because we saw them coming in. We grab the boost. Match the height of the ball. But I don't stay, like, linger there and try and do anything special. I'm just trying to block a good exit for that. Oh dear, from the teammate there. I didn't want to take that boost. The reason I took that boost is because I thought they were going to hit that ball to me, but they stayed with it because I was in the position for the pass. But it doesn't matter. I can understand that would annoy my teammate a bit, but we're good here because the opponents dove in to the corner, and that's the main thing we want. So often what you'll find is, like, on a counter, like if you're going to go to the corner on a counter, you want to look for a sweeping demo or something like that, or of course do what we're doing here, which is take the middle. You know, the middle is much more important because you can go left or right, whereas if you're stuck on the left hand side, you can only go to the right because you're just going to hit a wall otherwise. So attacking the middle allows multiple options. You just see here this teammate is just smacking the ball away non-stop without any vision, and I can tell. And this is Champ 2. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I've been trying to say for a long time. Basic play, fundamental play is completely lost until, I believe, Grand Champ 3 SSL. And even then, to be honest, I think is lost. I've not really seen very many fundamentally sound players. But that's just me, you know, I'm just being completely honest about what I see there. So again, we're trying to put that high. And again, I don't like those passes because they're just quite risky. So we'll leave that ball. Nothing I can do about it. Grab this boost, and we're just going to wait because we're in defense. Remember the rule about defending. If you're in defense, my teammate's dove again, even though I'm right there. There's another goal. So this just shows you, watching this, is almost a little bit frustrating to watch. I'm clearly there for the backflip, and the teammate just dives across. Well, they could have picked up the loose ball. So if they hit that ball, it would have just been a turnover anyway. So you're trying to, like, play in a way where you can get onto offense. We saw them grab the boost. We're going to go ahead, look for a demo, but I don't want to take myself out of position to do so. I've got to be quick about it and back into the middle. And here we can just pull that ball off the corner. See, teammate dives in. They say okay, but you know, both of the goals have been because they've just been diving in when I'm on the ball. So here we can just take our time, and look how easy that sort of stuff is. That's the basic stuff. We did side flip there, which I'm not very happy with. We don't really need to do that. We'll take a 50 there. I don't flip into it because I don't want to end up in the net. And obviously we've got 50 seconds left, so I'm just trying to put a bit of pressure on there. But yeah, it's not a good play to go for that. It's really a bit of a champ 2 dream, I call it. But again, we're just jabbing it high to pull them both out of position, which should cost them boost. See, the teammates as well there, because they're thinking in a very linear sense, which is what a lot of players do. They think you got to shoot on the net all the time. I could have shot low, and they would have saved it easily, probably grabbed the boost. But instead, I hit it high to pull them away. So now I've got the boost. I've got, look at this. I had 100 boosts there. And that just shows how bad the game has become. Sorry to say this, but this is shocking. I've got 100 boosts. My teammates got 0 boosts there when they take the ball off me. And they hit the ball at the opponent. And they somehow miss because they're out of the net instead of just defending deep in net. So none of that should have worked. And that should have been easy goals for us. I should have been able to just jab it gone for a demo. But that just shows you where the game is. We're taking the 50 here. I'm probably taking that just because I want to get out of this match, to be quite honest with you. This is definitely, looking at this, one of the more worst teammates we've had, which is expected because it's Champ 2. And I really think Champ 2 is the worst rank in the game, in all honesty. As far as what you've got is a lot of players that really don't understand the game, and they've just grinded for hours and hours in free play. So what happens is they're not very efficient, and they're also not very effective. But they believe that they are. So they'll hit you off balls, they'll hit you off easy looks, move that ball around. Almost, that should be a goal. Not a bad play on the pass there. That's not great though, because we're just diving into a back wall. Again, we're heading out. And look at that. Is that a goal? Oh, I thought it was a goal. Again, I'm just going to stay on the inside here. Always stay on the inside. We can just look how effective that is, just driving into it. Teammates gone up for that, but now they've got no boost. Like, this is the thing. Champ 2 is especially like rage inducing for this. Players attack a ball and have no boost to do anything with it. So at this rank still, we're not finding players that can actually create anything. We're just finding players that can hit a ball. And that doesn't do anything. We want to think about creation in this game. Can you create offense? If we're smacking the ball away from ourselves, we're not creating offense. And this is all you see here. Look, everyone just dives and misses the ball or just smacks it away. No one's actually trying to set stuff up. So here we hit a high ball. Ah, look at that. They just throw it straight away. Shocking. We had the whole middle area. Look at that. I could tell I'm angry. I'm angry watching this back. And I'm not even having to concentrate. That's unbelievable. That's how, like, I'm just watching this and I just can't believe the lack of ability of the fundamentals. What has happened in this game? But we're going to be able to take a bit of time here. No, we won't. We'll probably get smacked off this. But this would be a good opportunity. Take the middle. Set up a fake. Look at this. Look how easy this is. I nearly took him out there with nothing. But it's a panic. I would have probably gone for a hook shot there. But I would imagine I thought my teammate was going to hit me off the ball if I tried to flare out a bit. We're going to just take this into the corner. Take this into the corner. We can take that 50 there because we're close. And again, we're just going to get smacked off the ball. Absolutely outrageous. We're going to smack him back there. I remember that. Actually, I did that intentionally. I was getting fed up with this guy. I feel like we could have scored loads. You know, we've had a combined amount of like 13 shots here for 2 goals. I mean, that is not good at all. So they should look for a demo or a bump there. They might have done. I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is what they tell me is the toughest rank. No one's hitting the ball properly. Everyone's just flying so fast. If you watch that game there and it didn't like sort of annoy you, that's what you're missing out on. That sort of game should annoy you because that was a shocking game. We created so many openings and so many central places to take control, and not once did we actually manage to finish it because our teammate was bumping us off the ball and throwing the ball away, and all we saw was just back and forth, just throwing the ball away. And that's not what the game. So it was actually Dom put a great message. He said, you know, because I said that people, I don't see, look at this. I mean, is this the stuff you see in Champ 2? I just did the same move. See how it's the same move? And it's really effective there. But he said if you started hitting the ball away, you'd see the same players. And that's exactly my point. Why would I hit the ball away to the opponent? And it's so true what Dom says. We're trying to keep the ball in the corner. I mean, look at the teammate there. Look at that. They just went flying. They had 0 boost. Look, they're still in the air. Absolutely outrageous. They say it's a top rank in the game, one of the top ranks in the game. Tell me, I'm imagining things right now, but did that player just try and shoot the ball from our backboard with 0 boost and send themselves into the stratosphere? What are we talking about here? Does that make sense to anyone? the opponent's just done the same. Oh, my days. Like I've said before, that's a great shot, actually. Good placement, but obviously overcommit. But never open net. We don't have to shoot. Tell me I'm wrong with what I've been saying for 7 or 8 years now. I think it is. The first time I did the masterclass with the pink belt, which was on another account, was I think it was over 8 years ago. 8 years ago, I was saying how bad the quality of the offense is in this game and how bad the quality of the defending is, and that people just need to learn a hook shot. And in 8 years, I have seen zero progress. In fact, there's a never open net. In 8 years, all I've seen is the game go backwards. That's all I've seen. I've seen people really buy into this belief that you have to play faster and faster and faster. And where do you end up? You end up hard stuck. And it annoys me because I know people are capable of doing so much more. But it doesn't annoy me. It's the players. I get it. You know, they've been told the wrong information. But what annoys me is the information that's a great bump. People are getting told to play faster and faster, and it just doesn't make any sense. Like, it's just not logical. You don't have to just play, like, you have to play better. You have to play better to do better. You don't have to play, that doesn't mean you have to play faster. You just have to play better. That was bad from me. That was really bad from me. I tripped on the post there. So after this kickoff, yeah, that was really bad from me. It was really good from them. Again, he's looked for a bump straight away. Well played. All right, come on. Single jump there. So we're going to climb the backboard. It always do that. I think it was Ray who always said, you know, always defend the backboard. And I always like to tell people either hit it before, during, or directly after. And that's what you want to do in the backboard. You never, that's nice, this should be a goal. You never, on the backboard, you never want to let it bounce and mature in a dangerous position. Now look at this guy, turns into the ball and takes a challenge. Look at the last episode, the last game of the last episode, the last play. Exactly the same thing. He could have took that ball into his own corner and been completely safe. But in defense, no one wants to defend. They want to attack. You cannot attack if you're in defense because you're going to be too open. So you have to defend in defense, play into a safe area, and then look for outplays, which should be your attack. Not just trying to score, look for outplays. Now look at this. Almost went in, actually. But if I single jump there, that's an easy save, but I'm probably just messing around, to be quite honest. We're trying to use as little as possible. And again, we tap it there, but we don't back off. So we're not trying to throw it away. I'm trying to stay in positions I can move into. Again, here, we can just quite simply take that hit, which allows our teammate to take a shot on net. That's really good from the teammate to wait central. This teammate's a lot better than the last one. And there you go. So this all came from our teammate waiting central. As the first man, we blocked the immediate danger, which allowed our teammate, a second man, because the priority of second man is to defend, with the secondary objective is to counter. That allowed him to come forward with a counter. And yeah, really good finish. Well, this is dangerous because they're playing it across the face of the net. But luckily, again, we're in position there because we can see that. I don't know if I'm going to score this. Oh, I do. With the single jump, I'm not allowed to flip into anything. On offense, I'm not allowed to flip. So here, I can't shoot that because it's too easy. And again, I can't shoot that because it's too easy. And you're probably thinking, well, why is it too easy? Well, if you look how many open nets we have, that's basically it. So the open nets are what this game's all about, and you're going to get loads of them if you stop buying into the old, you know, diving in and forcing the ball through. If you actually just outplay people, get into space, you'll have many openings and you'll have easy finishes. Just going to wait here. Now, if I would have gone and attacked that ball, he would have just played it to my corner. I would have been outplayed. So I just wait because they expect you to go quick. Like here, I might have to go here, but they're in a bad position. This player keeps putting defended. So I'm putting defended as well. We hit that to the opposite side. Again here. But that defending probably means like attack the ball. I don't want to attack the ball because it's 5-2 and I don't own the ball. We don't have possession, so there's no point attacking it. Was a great demo, but the reason that demo happens, if you rewind that, is because the fat rat guy is in the complete wrong position. They're driving out of the net when they don't own the possession. So what happens is you can get demoed easy. That's why we stay in the net, because they have to drive out of their way to get the demo. So just consider that. Right, go back to net, because they've got to come towards the net, haven't they? And there we go. Easy little 50. No point going into the corner, especially when we've already got a player there. And then here we can look for a demo. I thought my teammate would follow up that, to be honest, because we're on a counter. That's a great shot. Teammate should definitely have followed that up. They said, sorry, no problem. Because we've got that there. For some reason, they're going to the mid boost. As second man, stay central. Never go wide as second man. You should be in the green zone. The central zone. And again, it's just fundamentals. If you break a fundamental, you might get away with it. But if you keep breaking fundamentals, which is essentially what you get in the majority of this game now, you just can't control it. For example, look at this. So we just jab it up. Now look at Big Fat Rat. Why is he driving away from the net? Why, as a defender, when you're meant to defend as second man, why are you driving out of the net? Because you've been told not to wait in net. Whoever tells you not to wait in net, just discredit them straight away. Just don't believe anything they say. Because if you waited in net there, it's the easiest thing. So that's what you've got to start thinking. Is like, just think of it logically. Telling someone to not wait in net is probably one of the craziest things I've ever heard in my life. And it's still one of the craziest things I can't get my head around. There we go, never win. Yeah, I remember Champ 2 was quite successful. I mean, it was stressful playing it. Because of how much, there's so much nonsense in Champ 2, sorry. Champ 2 is the hardest rank in the game. 100%. Hardest rank in the game, I think. Because everything, if you went through and critically counted every fundamental that's broken, it's non-stop. I won't do it because people will probably complain. But I could literally list every fundamental as they go and just tell you how many people are breaking fundamentals. It is non-stop in this rank, and it's so hard to play that because legitimately platinums and diamonds are better than Champ 2 players because they actually tend to follow more fundamentals. But what happens is that diamond, people often get told to work on their mechanics to get to the next rank, and then it just goes downhill. So you could sit through this and you could just be going non-stop. But we won't do that. We'll try and be a little bit nicer. But if you want me to do that, if you want to just learn all the fundamentals as we go through, even if it sounds like I'm being extremely critical, that's brilliant. Well played. That was bad for me. I should have got closer, but again, we're sort of diving in here, throwing the possession away when they're just blocking. That was actually a good block. But I can do that. But, don't hate the messenger. Right, we missed the boost there, so I should go for the back boost. Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with that. I think I should have gone for the back boost there after missing that, because it would have stalled them into position. That's a great shot. That's a terrible play. Absolutely terrible play. I don't know why I did that. So that's a terrible thing. Diving in with a dream there. I'm not sure what I was thinking looking at that, actually. We're in the center. But again, like I said, you can get away with breaking a few, like one or two. You can't, if you keep breaking fundamentals, you will get punished for it. And I broke a fundamental there. And so when you look at players like Monkey Moon, they never break a fundamental. That's why they're so good. They just never break a fundamental rule. Going to move in. Going to grab this. Going to move out. And this is what we want. We want this overextension here. Really easy to put that to the side. And then we can get the boost. That's unfortunate. But now we're 2 players on 100. They've got nothing. So we can keep pushing it. We can take these 50s because first versus last. And one of them now has boost. We want to grab these pads. Nice. Got the mid. We know they're screwed. We absolutely are aware that they're both struggling after that play. Got 2 fakes. And then we'll play from the counter. Because he's in our net now. It gives us more time. We'll take a 50 again. It's a good 50 to take. Just lost it. That's fine though. It's a 50 where if we win it, we score. If we lose it, we're safe. So that's what we always want to think. Again, we're not allowed to dodge here. So we end up driving off. That's fine. Going to use this player as a bump. Don't back off there. So a lot of people just drive off there. Don't drive off. As first man, stay close. It's better to be on the front side of the play. If you think about no man's land, right? You've got the ball. You've got where you can be. Then you've got no man's land. Then you've got the back side of where you can be. As first man, you want to be on the front closest portion to where you can get away with it, to force them to make a play and throw the ball through no man's land to your teammate who should be on the other side of no man's land. Hopefully that makes sense. Stay close here. See, he expects me to hit it, so I don't hit it. See how he goes flying away? But I never hit it. And then once his teammate comes in, then I try and do a little outplay. Could have definitely done more, but hopefully you can see that concept. He expects me to hit it, so I don't hit it. And again, there, he expects me to hit it, so I don't hit it. And then I get a free ball. Teammate hits it away, but we could have took that to the other side. But that's sort of the idea. And again, he expects me to dive, so I don't dive. That allows me to grab boost and come back into a defensive situation here. And we're safe. And now I can go because it's dangerous. Scrub Killer said it years ago in such a really good piece of advice. Take the 50 as late as possible in defense. I quite like that. Couldn't really sum it up much better. Let's have a look what happened here. Ah, yeah. That's quite unfortunate. It wasn't a bad idea to play it into the corner like that. It wasn't great for me to dive in, but that was quite unfortunate because it hit the bad part of the wall, and then I actually ended up bumping them and getting my momentum. But it's fine. 2-0 is nothing in twos. You can come back from 2-0 with 10 seconds left. There we go. That's the start of it, I think. Oh, no, because I can't shoot. Not a great touch. Now we're going to try and get back. Play defensive. Nice from the teammate. That's an open net. Yeah, I thought I'd do that. So, again, they both commit. Teammate takes a 50 as late as possible, so well done. And then it's an open net. We just go ahead over the top to make sure that goes in, because I often see people shoot those and they just need to carry them in. So we just got ahead there. This isn't the cleanest set of games from me, but it is very hard to play clean games in this rank, especially without like dodging and stuff like that, because obviously you could just score loads, but this sort of stuff here makes it very difficult because it's so random because of a lot of the mistakes. Hook shot, boom, shakalaka, za. Hook shot there, let's go. We went up for the clear because we saw our teammate was low and we wanted to push that 50 through and then land into a hook shot. Don't shoot that, just drive into it, hook it. Lift the ball, always lift the ball. Nice. Moving away. Got a bit of freedom here. Nice, that's fine, we should be absolutely safe. Good play from the teammate, really smart play. We can go straight away there. This is a really good play actually. This could be a goal in a second actually. Quite a good team play from us. We're going to go there, yeah. Because they're so close. If we win this 50, we outplay both because they're so close. It's actually worth taking that, especially seeing our teammate go backwards. As long as we don't flip, we're okay. Good demo. Nice. Yeah, not mechanical. Not mechanical. Teammate almost gets this pinch. Right, 10 defending. 2-2. Is it going to go into overtime? I think it is. Oh, I missed the ball. Good 50. See, I feel like if he waited in net there, he could have took a bit more time, but that's fine. He's in a good position now to stop that, but I can, because I'm last man, I can see it all. That's the thing. We've put it high there, and there it is. We put it high, put the waterfall on, and look at this guy's positioning in defense. So he goes out of the net area, I think. See? He does a shallow turn. It's difficult. You have to basically face the net and block it that way. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, sorry for the little rant there, but I'm trying to stress that you guys can be so much better if you stop trying to play fast. I can't stress that enough. And really work on the fundamentals. But yeah, really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Look after yourself and peace out. Peace.